My name is Pastuszka, Senior Research Scientist. I've been working at Inra since 1984 at the Bordeaux-Aquitaine Research Centre, and more specifically at the Pierroton Forest Wood Research Campus. I'm the director of the Pierroton Forestry Unit, and I also represent Inra at the National Commission of Experimental Units. After studies in biology, I decided to attend forestry school, and I got my engineering degree in forestry techniques. I then sat competitive entry exams at Inra in late 1984, and I was hired here as a research engineer in the Forest Research Division and assigned to the Bordeaux-Aquitaine Centre in Gironde, in the Conifer Improvement Laboratory. Today I divide my time between three main tasks: directing an experimental unit, coordinating the National Commission of Experimental Units, and chairing a scientific interest group dedicated to the maritime pine forest. As director of the experimental unit, I've worked on developing this unit and ensuring its positioning within the Institute's research both nationally and internationally. We stand here in the heart of a huge experimental facility that covers several dozen hectares, and this is one of the xyloforest experimental platforms. And here our goal is to test new, innovative silvicultural management strategies and to assess their environmental impact. So if Patrick hadn't had the will and the idea of launching this great platform, well, in short, we wouldn't be here to measure the effects of the strategies that we've imagined in our laboratories.
Patrick is someone who has considerable technical and scientific expertise, and he's also someone with in-depth knowledge of the professional community, someone who's good at bringing people together for the Maritime Pine of the Future group.
As chairman of the Maritime Pine of the Future group, which will be celebrating its 20th anniversary this year, I've tried to bring together all the players in research and development in the maritime pine industry.
He's managed to unite both Inra as a research organization and all the players in both the private and public sectors who now help the sector to develop. We model maritime pine population growth, which then helps managers make the best decisions in managing their forests.
So we at FCBA partnered a long time ago with the Inra, working particularly within the Maritime Pine of the Future group, which Patrick has chaired for 20 years. And one of the major actions has been disseminating genetic progress in the plantations through the provision of parents of future maritime pine seeds. Inra is a fine institute, one which has given me the opportunity to do several jobs, either simultaneously or throughout my career. I've had the chance to rub shoulders with many men and women in the institute, people who have taught me much and allowed me to increase my knowledge and my skills. As you may have guessed, in the twilight of a rich and busy career, my main motivations in terms of outlooks concern mostly the transmission of knowledge and tools. I think it's important that the next generation should be able to take advantage of these powerful tools and develop them further for the benefit of all the research teams that are our partners today, but also of the academic world in the broad sense of tomorrow.